Hi guys, welcome back to another DomiNations video. I am your host, Frosty B. Hazard, and today we're going to be going over why Mortars and Artillery is one of the best strategies in DomiNations right now. So first off, when can I actually use Mortars and Artillery? You can use them in the Gunpowder Age. They're just not as effective because they don't have the buff. So when you get the buff is in the Industrial Age. All barracks troops will get buffed. They will now cost oil instead of food. So let's get into why Mortars and Artillery are good. So let's start off with Mortars first. So Mortars with the update with barracks got a little bit of a damage boost. They got 1+ range and their projectile is now much faster. That meaning whenever the mortar shoots at something, the projectile will land much quicker instead of just being very slow. So it's really nice for fast moving targets. Back in the day when mortars were just not good at all, because they had very terrible range and they had a very slow projectile. They didn't do much damage output. They would get hit by everything in the radius. But now, since they got a range buff, and that can be paired with high explosives in the library, which is a research that you can get at level 9, and can be completed in the global age. So it has 6+ range, so it goes from 4 to 6 range. So it can pretty much outrange most defensive buildings in the game, which is a really nice buff. That is what mortars are supposed to be. They're supposed to outrange things. Alright, same thing goes with artillery. Artillery back in the day used to have 5 range, now it has 7 range. It used to be what attack helicopters were. Attack helicopters only attack defensive buildings. Spearhead artillery will attack, well, any artillery will attack all types of buildings. They also got a damage reductions from anything with a projectile that is a defensive building. So like mortars, archer towers, sniper towers, they'll take damage reduction from. This will scale in age. As of right now, the max is 60%, but if you're lower than I am, the protection is going to be a little bit lower. So it's a nice overall little buff to artillery. It makes them so they can just stay back and snipe those defensive buildings. But let's get into why both of them complement each other well. Well, with artillery, their weakness is pretty much defenders. They cannot defend themselves against defenders. But that's where the mortar comes in. Mortar can easily deal with defenders, tanks, regular defenders, ranged infantry defenders, like any type of defenders, they can destroy them. That's what makes them good. And with artillery, they will focus on the buildings, destroy the buildings, while the mortars will just completely destroy the defenders. Mortars do okay against buildings, but they're not the best, not like artillery is. Also, one of the best buffs in the game is, hands down, the Coalition Mongols. This gives your mortars and artillery a attack speed bonus, which is very insane. So not only are you defending your artillery and mortars, you're giving them insane attack speed, which means they can pretty much just rip through anything. Generals gone, alliance troops gone, like everything is just nothing. They just get instantly destroyed. You can also pair this with other speed bonus stuff like Assault Rally, the Drone Directive, Agility, Strength of the Gladiator. Man, you can make these things go super insanely fast. Like I've seen it in battle artillery, and just crazy. Like they don't really have an animation for how fast they shoot. Alright, and you can also pair it with Aztec, so your damage is, like, it's just beyond imaginable how much damage you can do with this combination. You definitely want to pair it up with like APCs though, so they can deploy infantry to defend your mortars and artillery so they don't get targeted by like random stuff. You can also use like your generals to defend against them, like Hannibal, he's a really good general. Any general with a short range is really nice, not like Napoleon who stays back. So yeah, that is why Mortars and Artillery is just such a great combination. Let me know if you guys use Mortars and Artillery. I like to use them with paratroopers. Do you guys like to use them with different airplane combinations? Let me know. I would like to try some out if you guys got any strategies that are good with them. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I hope you guys have a great day.